Albeit slow, we're finally seeing PCIe Gen5 SSD making its way to the consumer market. This time, we'll be taking a quick look at the ADATA Legend 970 2TB PCIe Gen5 M.2 NVMe SSD, which is a rather unique approach by ADATA, I must say. While most of the PCIe Gen5 SSD we've seen are mostly equipped with a big heatsink, ADATA Legend 970 here comes with a standard heatsink that has a tiny cooling fan attached. The downside is, it requires a SATA power to run. In case you're planning to use a third-party heatsink for the Legend 970, disassembling and removing the heatsink yourself is considered man-made damage and will not be covered by the warranty. At least that's what's stated on the official product page. As for the components, we remove the SSD from the heatsink so you don't have to. And here's what we have. So on the PCB, we can see that ADATA is using the Phison E26 controller, pairing it with the 232 layers 3D TLC NAND from Micron, as well as 4 GB worth of DDR4 cache from SK Hynix. For the benchmark, we have tested the Legend 970 using the following specs to eliminate any potential bottlenecks. You can see the specs right here. We have gathered the performance data using the commonly used tools such as Crystal Diskmark, AutoDisk Benchmark, and ASSSD Benchmark for the base performance numbers. From the data gathered, we can see that the Legend 970 can indeed reach an impressive performance of up to 10,000 megabytes per second on both the sequential read and write performance, slightly better than what is listed on the official specifications. Regarding the write test conducted with AIDA64, it is evident that the SSD can achieve a write performance of up to 9,800 megabytes per second. However, a noticed decline in performance becomes apparent around the 38 or 39 point mark of the test, suggesting that the cache has reached its maximum capacity. The cache clearing process is observed in subsequent tests until approximately 47% mark, yielding an average performance of 3,966 megabytes per second on the SSD by the end of the test. We then redo the test with the SATA power cable disconnected, and we can see the write performance decline rapidly just right after the 12% mark. The write performance then maintained at about 3,600 megabytes per second range, which was then followed by a sharp drop before going back to 9,800 range, and then drop under 1,000 megabytes per second range again before the end of the test. Clearly, that's a sign of thermal throttle. But just how high did the temperature go before the throttle kicks in? Now, from the temperature reading, the maximum load temperature of the SSD controller when the cooling fan is disabled is recorded at 85 degrees Celsius, which is the temperature where the thermal throttle kicks in. The SSD write performance remains normal when we have the cooling fans running, keeping the temperature at around 69 degrees Celsius throughout the test. While the cooling fan is definitely doing its job as intended, the fan is always running at full speed and there's no way to control the speed, which is rather loud, and I consider that as a downside of this cooling solution. Now, priced at $190 for the 1TB model and $330 for the 2TB model, the cost of the ADATA Legend 970 plays in the higher price range, especially when compared to equally high-speed PCIe Gen4 SSD of the same capacities. While its performance is undeniably impressive, it's important to note that optimal result can only be achieved with hardware that supports PCIe Gen5 SSDs. Otherwise, the SSD will operate at PCIe Gen4 speeds. Additionally, It's worth mentioning that for typical gamers and regular users, the advantage of PCIe Gen 5 over Gen 4 or Gen 3 SSD are not yet apparent for most usage scenarios. However, individuals engaged in resource-intensive tasks such as content creation involving intensive rendering work and a demand for rapid storage might find value in these SSDs. Nevertheless, utilizing the Legend 970 for such purpose mandates a robust cooling solution due to its intensive workload. While cooling fans perform its function effectively, potential concern regarding noise and the necessity of external power via the SATA cable should be seriously considered before committing to the purchase of the Legend 970. So yeah, that's all for now. I hope you find this video useful, and if you have any thoughts on PCIe Gen 5 SSD to share, you can let us know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys again.